Major news for all the Formula 1 fans out there. Hold on to your seats because the FIA just dropped a major bombshell. They are seriously considering adding a new team to the F1 grid. Andretti, who has been dreaming of a spot on the F1 grid for quite some time, might have some stiff competition to contend with now. The current teams weren't too keen on the idea of more teams added because of the revenue split, but now they might have to accept it. This is a massive development in the world of Formula 1, and we can't wait to see what other surprises are in store for us in the near future. Rev your engines, F1 fans. Rumour has it that the FIA is gearing up for some major changes on the grid. Multiple anonymous sources have spilled the beans during the Saudi Grand Prix weekend, revealing that the organisation is expecting at least 3 new entrant applications under the expressions of interest process. But wait, it gets even juicier. There's a chance we could be seeing 4 new teams vying for a spot on the grid. Before we go any further with this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications from our channel. Of course, there's a bit of a catch. The Concord Agreement, which outlines the commercial rights holder Liberty Media and the teams collectively, currently only allows for 10 teams. However, some insiders believe that the document could potentially allow for up to 12 teams. And while Article 8.6 of F1 sporting regulations does state that no more than 26 cars can be admitted to the championship, with 2 entered by each competitor, it's unclear whether any new teams would be able to qualify for entries under the EOI process. So, who are these potential new teams, you might ask? That's the million-dollar question on everyone's minds. With no official word from the FIA yet, speculation is rampant. Could it be a group of scrappy up-and-comers looking to make their mark on the F1 world? Andretti, for one, is looking like a serious contender, with whispers of a partnership with Cadillac and a technical agreement with Alpine. In fact, former Renault/Alpine technical director Nick Chester has already assembled a crack team of experts under the top-tier banner, chomping at the bit to start concept modelling for a 2026 car. But here's where things get a little murky. While Alpine management is denying any agreement with Top Tier to use its Enstone facilities for modelling purposes, insiders are insisting that something is afoot. Could it be just a matter of time before Top Tier enters the wind tunnel, or before the French team's executives catch wind of what's going on behind the scenes? Next up, we have Hi-Tech, a formidable F2/3 outfit headed by Oliver Oakes, a former world karting champion who struck gold by teaming up with the Mazepins during Nikita's early days. While Oakes is claiming that Hi-Tech is no longer linked to the sanctioned Russian family, there are a number of suspicious fingerprints left behind that are giving the FIA and F1 cause for concern. It's all about following the money, after all. Another potential team is Panthera. Panthera Team Asia F1 Project, a prospective team that first surfaced in 2019, has enlisted the help of Paul Fleming, a former global head of strategic partnerships at Barclays, to lead their fundraising efforts as CEO and board member. With a hefty $200 million entry fee required under the current Concord Agreement, the team is focused on finding the necessary funds to secure their place among the F1 elite. Durant, co-founder and team boss, is confident that Fleming's connections and expertise will be invaluable in helping them reach their goals. "We are structuring a board with people that can help raise the amount we need," Durant said in an exclusive interview with RacingNews365.com. Paul is excited about the project and wanted to join in. He has the connection, the experience to raise this level of money. So we appointed him to the board. Hopefully we can be successful faster with him. Durand and Michael Orts, the other co-founder and former sports car racer, are leading the charge to make Panthera a reality. And with Fleming on board, the team has the financial firepower and strategic acumen to take on the challenge ahead. Panthera Team Asia F1 Project has set its sights on becoming an Asian-based team. Although the location of their headquarters will ultimately depend on where the primary investor is from. While the team is looking to establish themselves in Asia, from the Middle East to the Pacific, they are also open to discussions with potential US-based investors who may be interested in having the team located there. However, the team remains focused on the Asian market, as discussions have shown that the market and development potential for F1 are still strong in that region. Interestingly, there have also been discussions with individuals interested in establishing an F1 presence in Africa, although this is still seen as a long shot. The growth of F1 in the African market has been given a boost by the last season, which has generated significant interest in the sport. And then there's a Swiss-based project that was first revealed by Racing News 365, shrouded in mystery, with only one thing for certain: it's being spearheaded by none other than Craig Pollock, the man who founded British-American racing by swooping up Tyrrell with a boatload of tobacco, and transforming the quintessentially British team into the bar behemoth that later became the current Mercedes F1 operation. With the same address, same basic buildings and facilities, and over 20 years of updates, it's no wonder this project is causing a stir. Craig Pollock, the mastermind behind Jacques Villeneuve's championship-winning campaigns in kart and F1, and the founder of the legendary bar team, has been cooking up an exciting new project. And get this, it's all about promoting equality, diversity, and inclusion, EDI, in the male-dominated world of F1. According to sources, Pollock's aiming for a 50-50 gender balance across the entire team, from the pit lane to the cockpit. He didn't have to say anything except to confirm that he submitted the required EOI documentation, which, by the way, has been verified by the FIA, and that he's in talks with some seriously big investors. Rumours are swirling around the F1 community about the possibility of a Saudi Arabian-backed team joining the grid, with Craig Pollock at the helm. It is believed that Saudi Arabian figures are eager to have a team that officially represents the kingdom on the World Championship stage, while also embodying the values of equality, diversity and inclusion, EDI. Could this be the big break that Pollock has been waiting for? When Racing News 365 reached out to Prince Khalid, president of the Saudi Motorsport Federation, for comment, he confirmed that discussions were underway, but remained tight-lipped on the details. He acknowledged that there was still a lot of factors to consider before making a final decision, but emphasized that time was of the essence, as entering F1 later would incur substantial costs. While he did not confirm the EDI aspect of the project, his reluctance to deny it suggests that there could be something to these rumors after all. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is clearly not messing around when it comes to their motorsports ambitions. Prince Khalid and his team are determined to turn the industry into a profitable business, and they're not stopping at hosting events. No, they want a Saudi team in Formula 1, complete with Saudi mechanics and possibly even manufacturing cars locally. It seems like they've got all the right pieces in place: a well-connected and experienced motorsports figure in Craig Pollock, funding and the desire to promote equality, diversity and inclusion. Plus, the prince himself has confirmed that they're in talks with serious investors. With all this going for them, it's hard to imagine the FIA rejecting their expression of interest, EOI, to enter F1. And if the FIA gets the green light, it's equally hard to imagine F1 teams blocking a Saudi entry on commercial grounds. Let's face it, the chances of more than one new team joining the F1 grid anytime soon are slim to none. However, if there were to be one, the Andretti team from the United States would be the top contender. Their name carries immense recognition, and F1's growth in the US, along with the support for existing and potential venues in Miami, Austin, Las Vegas, and possibly more, is crucial. Offending American F1 fans is a big no-no, and the Andretti team has been vocal about their desire to join F1, with the funds to back it up. Of course, under the current Concord Agreement, any new team entering the competition must cough up a whopping $200 million upon entry. That fee is then distributed equally among the existing 10 teams, with the new team receiving a share of the revenue during their first year of competition. So, here's the million-dollar question. Which team do you think has the best chance of joining the F1 grid? Could it be the Saudi team with their impressive EDI value? Or is it all too good to be true? It's definitely a tough call to make, and opinions are likely to be divided. After all, the world of F1 is full of surprises, and anything can happen. But we'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter, so don't hesitate to share your views in the comments section below. Oh, and if you found this video entertaining, don't forget to smash that like button and check out our latest piece on McLaren.